Stoicism, an ancient philosophy embraced by many for its teachings on resilience, inner peace, and emotional control, has seen a resurgence in popularity. But despite its acclaim, there are significant reasons why it might not be the magic bullet for everyone. If you've been struggling with Stoic principles or are curious about its limitations, this video is for you. We'll explore 11 reasons why Stoicism may not work for everyone and offer alternative perspectives for navigating life's challenges. Let's get started. Number 1. Overemphasis on rationality. Stoicism places a heavy emphasis on rationality, suggesting that we can control our responses to external events through logical reasoning. While this can be empowering, it often overlooks the complexity of human emotions. Humans are not purely rational beings. Our emotions are deeply connected to our biology, psychology, and social environment. Expecting someone to always react rationally can be unrealistic and might lead to frustration and self-criticism, especially for those dealing with intense emotions or mental health issues. Rational thinking without considering the emotional component can lead to suppression of feelings. While Stoicism teaches us to manage our reactions through reason, it doesn't always offer tools for processing and expressing emotions in a healthy way. As a result, a person might face an accumulation of internal tension and stress, which can eventually manifest as emotional outbursts or psychosomatic illnesses. It's crucial to acknowledge and validate our emotions, rather than merely suppressing them in the name of rationality. Additionally, the emphasis on rationality can create a disconnect between our thoughts and feelings. This disconnect can lead to a sense of inner conflict, where we intellectually understand how we should react, but our emotions pull us in a different direction. This inner conflict can exacerbate stress and anxiety, making it difficult to achieve the inner peace that Stoicism promises. Number 2. Suppression of emotions. Stoicism often advocates for maintaining equanimity and minimizing emotional expression. In practice, this can sometimes translate to suppressing emotions, which might lead to unresolved psychological issues and exacerbate stress and anxiety. In a society that values emotional connectivity and authenticity, this suppression can be particularly challenging, potentially leading to feelings of isolation or emotional numbness. Suppressing emotions rather than addressing them can cause long-term harm. Emotions serve as signals that tell us about our needs, desires, and boundaries. Ignoring these signals can lead to a disconnect between our inner experiences and outward behaviors, creating a sense of inauthenticity and inner turmoil. Furthermore, emotional suppression can prevent us from forming deep, meaningful relationships with others, as genuine connections often require vulnerability and emotional openness. Long-term suppression of emotions can also impact our physical health. Studies have shown that unresolved emotional stress can contribute to a variety of health issues, including heart disease, digestive problems, and weakened immune function. By not addressing our emotions, we are potentially setting ourselves up for more significant health problems down the line. It's essential to find healthy ways to process and express our emotions, even if it means stepping outside the strict boundaries of Stoic practice. Number 3. Overlooking individual differences. Stoicism promotes a one-size-fits-all approach to handling life's challenges, which may not account for individual differences in personality, life experiences, and mental health. While Stoic principles might work well for some, they might be less effective or even counterproductive for others. People have diverse ways of processing emotions and dealing with adversity, and a rigid application of Stoic principles might not honor this diversity. Individuals vary greatly in their emotional resilience, coping mechanisms, and psychological needs. What works for one person might not work for another. For example, someone who has experienced significant trauma might find Stoic practices inadequate for their healing process. It's essential to tailor coping strategies to individual needs, rather than adhering strictly to a single philosophical approach. A more personalized approach can provide better support and foster genuine emotional well-being. Additionally, cultural differences can influence how people interpret and apply Stoic principles. In some cultures, expressing emotions openly is valued and seen as a sign of strength, while in others, emotional restraint is prized. Stoicism's emphasis on emotional control might clash with cultural norms that prioritize emotional expression, leading to feelings of alienation or conflict. Number 4. Potential for misinterpretation. Stoic teachings can be easily misinterpreted or oversimplified, especially when conveyed through popular media. This misinterpretation can lead to a superficial understanding of Stoicism, where individuals might focus on enduring hardship without addressing underlying issues or seeking necessary help. Such an approach can foster a culture of emotional repression, rather than genuine resilience and self-improvement. Misinterpretations of Stoicism can lead to toxic positivity, where individuals feel pressured to maintain a facade of strength and calmness at all times. This can create an environment where people feel ashamed of their vulnerabilities and hesitate to seek help. Additionally, the emphasis on self-sufficiency can discourage individuals from relying on social support, which is crucial for mental health. It's important to engage with Stoic teachings in a nuanced and informed way, recognizing the limitations and complexities of human experience. The risk of misinterpretation is compounded by the prevalence of self-help literature and online content that simplifies Stoic principles. These sources often present Stoicism as a quick fix for all of life's problems, without acknowledging the deep philosophical foundations and the need for critical engagement with the material. As a result, individuals might adopt a surface-level understanding of Stoicism that lacks depth and fails to provide meaningful support in challenging times. Number 5. Neglecting the social aspect of humanity. Stoicism emphasizes personal virtue and inner peace, but can sometimes neglect the importance of social connections and community. Humans are inherently social beings, and our well-being is often closely tied to our relationships and sense of belonging. A strict adherence to Stoic self-sufficiency might lead to isolation and a lack of meaningful connections with others, which are essential for mental and emotional health. While Stoicism encourages self-reliance, it is essential to balance this with the recognition that we are interconnected beings. Social support plays a vital role in our well-being, providing comfort, validation, and a sense of belonging. Ignoring this aspect of humanity can lead to feelings of loneliness and alienation. Cultivating strong, supportive relationships can enhance our resilience and provide a buffer against life's challenges, complementing Stoic practices. Moreover, Stoic teachings can sometimes discourage the pursuit of social change and collective action. The focus on individual virtue and acceptance of external circumstances might lead to a passive approach to social issues, where individuals feel resigned to injustice or inequality rather than motivated to seek change. Recognizing the importance of community and collective well-being can help balance Stoic principles with a commitment to social responsibility and positive change. Number 6. Unrealistic expectations of control. A core tenet of Stoicism is focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot. While this can be a valuable lesson, it might also set unrealistic expectations about our ability to control our reactions and emotions. Life is unpredictable, and expecting to maintain constant equanimity can be both unrealistic and exhausting. This pressure to always stay calm and composed can lead to feelings of inadequacy when we inevitably fall short. Stoicism's emphasis on control can create a false sense of responsibility for our emotional responses. While it is important to strive for emotional regulation, it's equally important to recognize that emotions are complex and not always fully within our control. Holding ourselves to an unattainable standard of constant calmness can lead to self-blame and increased stress. Embracing a more compassionate and realistic view of emotional regulation can help us navigate challenges without undue pressure. Additionally, the focus on control can overlook the importance of flexibility and adaptability. In a constantly changing world, being able to adapt and respond to new situations is crucial. Stoicism's rigid emphasis on controlling our internal state might hinder our ability to adapt to external changes, leading to increased stress and difficulty in managing life's unpredictability. Number 7. Inadequate for severe trauma. Stoic practices might fall short when dealing with severe trauma or deep psychological wounds. While Stoicism teaches resilience and acceptance, it might not provide the comprehensive support needed for healing from significant trauma. In such cases, professional therapy and other therapeutic practices might be more appropriate and effective than Stoic principles alone. Trauma requires specialized approaches that address the profound impact on an individual's mind and body. Therapeutic interventions such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, EMDR, and trauma-focused therapy are designed to help individuals process and heal from traumatic experiences. While Stoicism can offer valuable tools for building resilience, it should be complemented with professional support tailored to the needs of trauma survivors. Furthermore, the Stoic emphasis on accepting one's fate might be misinterpreted by trauma survivors as a directive to endure suffering without seeking help. This can be particularly harmful, as it may discourage individuals from accessing the support they need to heal. A comprehensive approach to trauma recovery should include both philosophical insights and evidence-based therapeutic practices. Number 8. Potential for emotional detachment. The Stoic focus on maintaining inner peace and avoiding emotional disturbance can sometimes lead to emotional detachment. While this detachment can be protective in the short term, it might hinder the ability to fully engage with life and form deep, meaningful relationships. Emotional experiences, both positive and negative, are integral to the human experience, and excessive detachment can diminish the richness of life. Emotional detachment can create a barrier between ourselves and our experiences. By avoiding emotional involvement, we might miss out on the depth and richness of life's moments. This detachment can also impact our relationships, making it difficult to connect on an emotional level and share meaningful experiences with others. Embracing a balanced approach that allows for emotional engagement while maintaining inner peace can enhance our overall well-being. Moreover, emotional detachment can lead to a sense of emptiness and lack of fulfillment. While detachment might protect us from emotional pain, it can also prevent us from experiencing joy, love, and connection. Finding ways to engage with our emotions in a healthy and balanced manner can enrich our lives and foster deeper connections with others. Number 9. Misalignment with modern values. Modern society often values emotional expression, empathy, and vulnerability, qualities that can sometimes seem at odds with Stoic ideals of self-control and emotional restraint. This misalignment can make it challenging to fully integrate Stoic principles into contemporary life without feeling disconnected from prevailing social norms and values. The modern emphasis on emotional authenticity and openness can clash with Stoic teachings that prioritize emotional restraint. This can create tension for individuals trying to navigate both Stoic principles and societal expectations. It's important to find a balance that honors both our need for emotional expression and the benefits of emotional regulation. Integrating Stoic practices with a modern understanding of emotional health can provide a more comprehensive approach to well-being. Additionally, the value placed on empathy and compassion in modern society can sometimes be at odds with the Stoic focus on individual resilience and self-sufficiency. While Stoicism emphasizes personal virtue, it is also important to cultivate empathy and compassion for others. Balancing Stoic principles with a commitment to empathy and social responsibility can help align philosophical practice with contemporary values. Number 10. Risk of self-blame. Stoicism's emphasis on personal responsibility can sometimes lead to excessive self-blame. If we internalize the belief that we should be able to control our reactions to everything, we might blame ourselves for feeling upset or overwhelmed by circumstances beyond our control. This self-blame can be counterproductive, leading to increased stress and decreased self-compassion. Self-blame can exacerbate feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. It's essential to recognize that while we can strive to manage our reactions, we are not always in control of our initial emotional responses. Practicing self-compassion and understanding that it's normal to experience a range of emotions can help mitigate the negative impact of self-blame. Balancing personal responsibility with self-compassion fosters a healthier approach to emotional regulation. Furthermore, the Stoic emphasis on self-improvement and virtue can sometimes lead individuals to overlook systemic and external factors that contribute to their struggles. Recognizing the role of external circumstances and social structures in shaping our experiences can help reduce self-blame and foster a more balanced perspective on personal responsibility. Number 11. Incomplete ethical framework. While Stoicism provides a robust framework for personal virtue and resilience, it might lack a comprehensive ethical framework for addressing complex social and moral issues. In today's interconnected and diverse world, ethical dilemmas often require more nuanced and context-specific considerations than Stoicism alone might offer. Integrating insights from other philosophical traditions and ethical frameworks can provide a more holistic approach to navigating these challenges. Modern ethical issues, such as social justice, environmental sustainability, and global interconnectedness, often require multifaceted approaches that consider a variety of perspectives. While Stoic principles can guide personal conduct and resilience, they might not address the broader ethical considerations needed for collective well-being. Drawing on diverse philosophical traditions can enhance our ability to navigate complex ethical landscapes and make informed, compassionate decisions. Additionally, Stoicism's focus on individual virtue might sometimes lead to an overemphasis on personal moral development at the expense of collective action. Addressing systemic issues and promoting social change often require collective efforts and a commitment to justice and equity. Integrating Stoic principles with a broader ethical framework can help balance personal growth with social responsibility and contribute to a more just and equitable society. Conclusion. In recognizing these 11 reasons why Stoicism might not work for everyone, we are not dismissing the philosophy altogether, but highlighting its potential limitations and areas where it might fall short. The teachings of Stoicism can offer valuable insights and tools for building resilience, cultivating inner peace, and navigating life's challenges. However, it's essential to approach Stoicism with a critical and balanced perspective, understanding that it might not be the perfect fit for every individual or situation. By acknowledging the limitations of Stoicism, we open ourselves up to a more nuanced and flexible approach to personal growth and well-being. Integrating Stoic principles with other philosophies, psychological insights, and practical strategies can provide a more comprehensive and adaptable toolkit for navigating the complexities of life. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoic wisdom and its potential shortcomings. If you found this video enlightening, Please subscribe for more thought-provoking discussions and insights into mastering your life with a balanced and informed perspective. Let's continue to grow together in wisdom and fortitude, embracing the best of Stoicism while remaining open to other valuable approaches. Until next time, remember to seek balance, embrace your humanity, and live a life of virtue and wisdom. For as Seneca wisely said, he who is brave is free. Be brave, be free, and live a life true to your unique self.